Good morning, good morning. We are getting a late start today. On our way to Sacramento. Coming up to Salina, Utah. We are just north of 70. We're going to go from Salina to Scipio and then south, and we're going to take Highway 50, 50, loneliest highway in the U.S. Good coffee. It's about 10:30 a.m.-ish. Scorching 64 degrees. It's probably more like 58 or something. The truck's been idling for a bit. They tend to warm up. Give you a false reading, a faux reading. Antlers for sale. I like how he words it. Buy sheds here. The shedding of the antlers. Let's see if we can make it in time. It's close, but we got our momentum on our side. For this left-hand turn in front of that car. Man, I've got to recuperate. Been running kind of hard lately, doing all kinds of stuff, and it caught up with me yesterday. I swung by the house, so when I go this way, I-70, or if I'm going to California, Sacramento in this case, I leave early a.m. We just got off a 34-hour break, which I was able to go help my son with Jacob with the older Cadillac. Had a misfire, and we went and changed the injector on it a while back, and we still had the problem, so I went back. I go, let's look at the coil packs. Nowadays, engines have coil packs. Back in the day, you had one coil, a distributor would send it all out. Now they each have their own coil pack right on top of spark plug, and eliminates spark plug wires. Pretty neat deal, but they sell individual coil packs, and then they sell them in racks of 4. It's 8 cylinders, so 4 one side, 4 the other side. Like she said, $187 per side, $65 for one, with tax count like $70. Anyway, I think we got it nailed now. So it worked out good. I was actually out to my older son Nathan's house on Thursday night, and then I would pick up the Jeep, return the Avalanche, pick up the Jeep, and then go back to, spent the night there, and the next morning I went back to my other son Jacob up in Loveland, helped him fix the older Caddy, and then get back to work. We left at 5 a.m.-ish, I think maybe it was 5:30, Denver, and went back up through the mountains. No snow, no filming. Won't film in the dark unless it's snowing or some kind of challenge. Anyway, then I got to the house in Junction, and then did a few things around there. We ended up pruning a big tree, huge tree, taking off some limbs and stuff, and that was quite the workout for me. And then I left last night, got to Salida, Utah. Salina, it's Salida, it's Colorado. Anyway, got there and kind of slept in a little bit this morning. I guess I needed it. No big deal. We're going to be an hour's difference roughly if I would have left on time. So we'll get there tonight. Last time I did this, I was a lot lighter. It was the ultralight load. Here we've got, it says 25,000 or 22,000. We're not that heavy. Definitely heavier though. Little hawk right there. This is one thing that I kind of hate. I hope it doesn't materialize. Looks like they're speeding up now. They get out there in front of you and then they just impede. So a pretty decent climb. Not hardcore, but decent enough. And then I have this, I'm taking that moringa powder, still taking it. Like I said before, the doctor gave me a referral and they will not call me. And so tomorrow or this Friday when I go see him for a checkup, it's going to be 6 months since he made the first appointment, or referral, I should say. Which leads me to believe they're COVID-idiots. They're scared of their own shadow, Like everybody getting the vaccine for a virus that is 99.7% survivable. I mean, if you get one, fine. I don't care if I get one or not. But if you force me to, I ain't getting it. Just because you're forcing me to. But, I've gotten the flu shot. I get that, Not all the time, but sometimes. And so... if you think about it, it's not about, if they're doing this passport thing, it's not about the virus, it's about control. And that's why I buck the system in that aspect. Had to get me a new Keurig because my other one, I made hot water to rinse my cup out, and then I went to go make the cup of coffee. That's when I was out there in Montrose. And the guy goes, "I can't get you right now." I wish I would have known that. Wouldn't have started my Obama clock and proceeded to rip myself off. So I still have like which I'll talk to him now, my doctor, and tell him that there's like a core soreness, almost like if you work out, really hard or did something that you like, you're going to go out there and plant the wife a garden, so you go out there and till the ground, you're next day you're sore as heck, because you you use muscles you hadn't used in a while. But anyway, it's like that's kind of how I feel like pretty much all the time. Doing the tree delimbing yesterday kind of took a toll on me, and it's tough because I've always been the one that did that stuff. I was always a physical laborer. Not all my jobs, but so he said, jack of all trades, master of none. So I'll see him Friday, and I'll just tell him this time I'm going to use the COVID thing because I reserved myself from saying it last time, but this time I'm letting it fly. I don't understand why, see what he says, and I'll let you guys know what happens after I tell him that. He's a great doctor, awesome. And Dr. Paulson there, and he, I think he'll probably get on it and start making some heads roll. But it's a specialist, it's just a referral they're sending me to. But anyway, somebody sent me a text message. I don't know who it's from. At least yet, I haven't researched it yet. I was half asleep and I got a buzz. I looked to see what it was. It was a text message and kind of briefly read it. They're saying possibly fibromyalgia with the arthritis, and that would really bite, because I've always been physical, and until I had my right leg crushed, and that impeded me quite a bit. Now to have to go through this too, it's like, man. And then my cardiologist says, you're well on your way to 90. It's like, doc, the way I feel, I don't think so. But anyway, I mean, I get by fine. I'm fine, still laugh, tell jokes when I'm around people and stuff, but it's not a constant soreness. Like whenever I move certain lengths and try to use strength and stuff, it's not there. Made it to the top. I don't know the number of this highway. When I look at Google Maps, you just see this little white line in between the two interstates, 15 and 70. 15 in front of us, 70 behind us, and we're basically doing like a 45. 70 east and west, 15 north and south. You get off right there in Salina, Utah, and 45er to the 15. And then we go back down south, probably about 10 miles, I think. I don't remember off the top of my head what exit that was, or is. This thing likes to drift. And we go into Delta, Ely. Well, Delta, then we got to cross the border and into Ely, and Eli, I don't know. I think it's Ely, E-L-Y. And then we got Eureka, Austin. Now, one time I went through there, this will be my third time, just in the recent month or couple months, I think. I went through Austin, and they had a sign, they're selling silver coins. And I wanted to buy some. At that time, I'm like, oh, I should have stopped, but it's too late for me to stop then. I already passed it. And the last weekend actually, we went, where did we go? Oh, through there again. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. and they were like, it looked like they were closed. This time I think I'll try to stop. Let's get a few coins. And this route right here, I think, is only like 20 or 25 miles long. The 45 between the two freeways. Little lake up here to the left. I don't know how, if it even really has a name, if it's a big mud hole or what it is. And ranchers are out here. There's a campground to the left. I'm probably already past it, I think so. Chevy taking the lead. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood on this Easter Sunday. And by the way, happy Easter to you all. To enjoy your day with the kids and the families and the grandsons, grandkids, and maskless preferably. There was a guy I saw somewhere, he used a vape. And he had the blue masks that everybody gets for freebies, those little paper thingy ones. And he blew the smoke and it went right through that mask. Those are particles, smoke particles, but particles nonetheless. Mist, droplets, it's a vape, and it went right through it. And that's my point with the mask, is they don't work. I don't think they do. My daughter caught it wearing a mask at her work and gave it to everybody else. And she always wears a mask. At work, they have to. Anyway, yeah, and I'm a logical person. I think things through. Tried to. And I'm just like, well, if you want to protect yourself, you have to get a full-on jumpsuit, full-on, lunar lander. Respiratory system and everything separate. Like, I don't think anybody take that mask and go into a lab that virus is floating around in there with just a mask. Guarantee you they're going to catch it. Absolutely. You can put 5 masks on, I guarantee you. You're absolutely going to catch it. Because you'll get it through the eyeballs. And I don't know. I don't think that they work. To a degree, yeah, they do. Look, they're going to cut some of it down, but that thing is going to get you if it's going to get you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. And if you're susceptible, vulnerable to because it is a real virus, and it has killed a lot more people, and no one's died from the flu. It did cure the flu. COVID cured the flu. And, it's that lake right there. It kind of looks like a big mud hole. But, I already caught it too, so I think I'm fine. If I catch it again, I catch it again. And it didn't kill me. If it did, I don't know it. We're still trucking. You sitting over there in the passenger seat? If you're still riding with me here, then I think it didn't take me out. And we got a Mazda. Gotta take the lead. This Scipio town's a pretty old town. I really don't know if I've ever done any filming. I think what we'll do is we'll just spot check it, because when I go filming Highway 50, it's like hours long. So I think I just want to do spotty spots here and there. So we are almost to Scipio. Scipio. And Bingo was his name. But yeah, I recuperated a bit last night. I feel pretty decent today, which I need, and I reckon I still run like I'm 30 years old, you know, and that was 30 years ago. Burton here, so I have to take it easy. I should be taking it easy, but I don't. So our windshield's getting hit. Suicidal insects are coming back. They're upset that the deep state is taking back over and probably going to get us into a war and raise our taxes. Let the American soldier, veteran, lay in the street, penniless and broke, and then take somebody who's broken the law and put them up in a hotel and give them a cell phone and everything they want. If that's not buying votes, I don't know what is. Anyway, we're not going down that political road. So we, like I say, we are almost there to Scipio. So you sit back there in that comfortable seat. You got a good view, I hope. And if it's comfortable, if you need to raise it up or down, on the lower right-hand side, and that passenger seat there, the biggest button you'll feel, that goes up and down. And there's a heat button on the arch part, and then there's actually a massager on there, which basically the bags that inflate different parts in the lumbar and the sides and stuff like that. So you get comfortable, and we will hit Scipio like right now. So as we come in for a touch and go, that is Scipio right there in front of us. Now it's right. Now we're right in it. So as we get ready to touch down on the runway, here's Scipio. Look, there we go. We just touched down. We're going to take off again here shortly. How's that air ride seat? Pretty comfy, huh? Just remember, on them cold days, when you're sitting there wrapped up in your blanket, there's a heat button on there. Just hit the heat button, and that'll warm the bones deep down inside, make you all comfy. There's a few good old buildings in this little town here. Gas station there to the left from the 30s or 40s. I would say probably 30s. There's another one there to the right. Scipio Co-op there we just passed. Another building here to the left. That one, the style of that one, I'm going to say that's probably 30s, 40s. No date on it. Over here by the cafe to the left here, there's an old garage with the two fuel pumps or gas pumps there. Delta, Salt Lake, lost wages. There's another one right there in front of us, old building. I always take this turn so wide, I don't know why. There's no need for it. What we will do is we will go clean off the suicidal insects. Couple of Caravan and Sandpiper fifth wheels. We'll go across the street here to the pile lot. Well, it's the Flying J, not the pile lot. We'll clean these off. We'll have to clean off again in Ely, but at least when we go to do some filming between here and Ely, hopefully we don't get hammered with the suicidals. It was pretty brushy. We went through a section there, and I think that's where these came from. Your view is pretty good, but mine is hampered. My stainless steel cup fell down and rattling up against the base of the tripod. So we got that picked up just now. Okay, I'll clean these off. Go use the restroom if you need to while I'm here. And then we shall fire back up here. Let's go off duty and get to trucking. So this is the exit 178. Have Great Basin National Park. We'll be going by it. It'll be on the left when we get there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a light flashing way up ahead there. That's kind of where we turn right. A little past it. Highway Patrol. Park Ranger? Oh. Millard County Sheriff. People are wearing their mask. If I have, you need to wear a mask, we're not going to serve you. I'm like, okay. So I carry a paper one and I put it on my chin, cover my goatee up. And then they serve me. If a cop told me, you need to wear a mask, I'm not going to serve you. I'm like, okay, I ain't wearing a mask. You think that would fly? Delta, 27 miles, Ely, 179. Temperature is up at 75 scorching degrees. See in Delta. Rolling into Delta. Pretty quiet. Oh, it is Easter. Guess that would explain it. Little truck stop there in town. I didn't even realize. I have to jot that down in the memory banks. It's at that Shell station. But it looks like the local BT drivers got it all taken up. .53 to Ely, Milford 75, and Hinckley, that's right up here, it's 5 miles. See you in a bit. Oh dear, I mean sheep. here on Highway 50. Still in Utah. Oh, there's a doggy watching everybody. Sheepdog. There's another one over there. And there was a guy to the left over here. There's his campsite. A couple of horses. So yeah. There's actually traffic jams out here. I had one guy from Colorado who was literally 150 feet, 200 feet in front of me. I just stayed there. I couldn't pass him because I'm governed. When I come across a small car holding back a semi, and then I come rolling up, so I'm holding back two semis. That's one thing that's nice about this highway is you can get away from them as long as you can see far enough. We are close to the border of Nevada. Maybe 20 miles. Looks like we're coming in for a landing now, huh? Still 75 scorching degrees. popular road today too, as well. Quite a bit of people out here, compared to normal, I should say. I think that right out in front of us, yeah, it is Great Basin National Park. You're going to go up. Way off there into the distance is the border, little cafe or whatever it is, hotel I think also, little casino in there. Beautiful out here. Temperature's gone up to 77. This is like summertime. We forget to do spring. I'll see you down there at the border. Okay, I had a phone call, so I ended up not being able to catch that border oasis or border town. Basically, they have a little hotel or motel, cafe. You can get fuel, diesel, or gas and stuff, and a little casino. So there's a few people parked there. I was on the phone talking to Jack from Meeker, Colorado. How you doing, Jack? So that's over there to the left is Great Basin, and we're going to go up here into the hills, work our way over to Ely. We are in Nevada now. See the highway changed a bit in color. Little town over here, like the gateway to Great Basin, Baker. Turn left right here, 4 and 7. We're back on the 650 west. It's the same thing in Grand Junction, 650. It's two different highways, but 56 miles away from Ely. to Austin, Nevada. Again. The sign says it's open, but there's not a light on in there. The silver coins. Oh, washer fluid, we're leaning too far. Our nose is too heavy. See you in a bit. We're about at the end of the route. The clouds come rolling in. We get hit too bad by the suicidal insects, but we did get hit. We're probably like 20 miles east of Fallon, Nevada, and on this old dry lake bed. Was in a big lake long time ago. Anyway, we'll end this video now. Cruising through Highway 50. We'll get to Sacramento about, I want to say 10:30 Mountain Time. Might drag it out a little bit just to get a little bit later. We'll swing by Walmart, I think, in Fernley, Nevada. Should get some fuel too, because I don't like buying fuel in California, so probably I'll top off. So thanks again for riding shotgun with Mountain Man Mike. I hope you enjoy. Until the next time. Peace. Suppose I should check to see if there's going to be any snow on Donner. I-80. I think we'll be all right. It's warm enough. See ya.